N. Biren chairs 2024's first state cabinet meeting at Chandil. Two Kuki ministers conspicuous by their absence. Cabinet decides to fill up more than 2,000 vacant posts of Home Department. Lamlai Kendra Village Volunteer Force withdraws blockade at Yangangpokpi Imphal Ukhrul Road stretch following assurance for replacement of central forces at Sabungko Kunau Chekon with IRB personnel. New recruits of 10th and 11th IRB flown to Guwahati from Imphal International Airport on Indian Air Force flight for training. Kukizo people greet Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, holding welcome to Kukiland placards in Kampukpi district on second day. Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh President M. Tombi terms Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra as political gimmick in view of upcoming Lok Sabha election, says it is useless and waste of time. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm USHAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. This year's first state cabinet meeting in Hill District was held at Chandil District today. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren chaired the cabinet meeting, which began at 10 a.m. at the mini secretariat Chandil DC complex. Two Kuki ministers were conspicuous by their absence in the meeting, which lasted for about 1.5 hours. The cabinet meeting deliberated on more than 30 different agenda. It resolved to recruit more than 2,000 vacant posts in the Home Department and also to fill up at least 50% vacant posts in various departments. The cabinet also gave approval for the Chief Minister Gi Sports Players Livelihood Mission and One Village, One Sanabung Mission. Works Minister Govindas Konthaujam, CAF and PD Minister L. Susindro, Mahut Minister Y. Khemchand, Social Welfare Minister H. Dingo, Health Minister Dr. S. Ranjan, Forest Minister T.H. Biswajit, Veterinary Minister Kashim Vashum, and Relief and Disaster Management Minister Awangba Nyumai took part in the cabinet meeting. After the cabinet meeting, Chief Minister N. Biren, along with his Council of Ministers, inspected the condition of Chandil District Sports Mini Complex. Later, a public meeting was held at Mantri Pantha, where the Chief Minister inaugurated various projects and also laid foundation stones for new projects under Go to Hills 2.0 in Chandil District. Earlier in the day, the Chief Minister and his Council of Ministers were given a warm welcome by people of Chandil. They also handed over a memorandum containing various demands. Witnessing various barricades are set up in the middle of the road by Assam Rifles on his way to Chandil District Headquarters, Chief Minister N. Biren instructed ADG L. Kailun to remove these barricades on the road stretch from Kakching Lamkhai to Chandil. Lamlai Kendra Village Voluntary Force withdraws blockade along Imphal Yaripok Road stretch at Yangangpokpi today following assurance from Imphal East District SP and other top police officials that the IRB personnel will replace personnel of Central Security Forces stationed at Sabungko Kunau Chekon. Police team of Imphal East District SP Dr. S. Ibomcha, Additional SP H. Herojit, OC of SDPO Lamlai Police Station held a talk with representatives of Lamlai Kendra Village Voluntary Force and local Maira Paibi members and assured them that a post of IRB will be stationed instead of the central forces. Following the assurance, the protesters decided to withdraw their protest and open the road for vehicular movement. Earlier in the day, members of Lamlai Kendra Village Volunteer Force and local Maira Paibi groups blocked Imphal Ukhrul Road stretch at Yangangpokpi, demanding removal of central forces from Sabungko Kunau Chekon. Protesters blocked the road, preventing movement of vehicles except for those plying on medical emergency, religious programs, education and media persons. Speaking on the sidelines, Commander-in-Chief of Lamlai Kendra Village Volunteer Force Y. Bosan said villagers have been urging the local MLA and Chief Minister Minister to remove the central forces, but they have failed to pay heed to their demand till date. He said villagers will stop approaching the leaders, rather they should come down and speak with the villagers in order to settle the matter. Villagers in this area have been complaining about frequent attacks allegedly carried out by armed Kuki miscreants despite the deployment of central security forces at Sabungkog Kunau Chekon, hence seeking their removal, calling them inefficient. It may be mentioned that intense scuffle erupted between personnel of central security forces and local Maira Paibi women yesterday, which left 8 Maira Paibi women injured, and one of the injured women is said to be in a critical condition at Jennings Hospital.
Object Rejal Weriba, Samukok, Second Labor Sipai, Mapam, Zade, Ching Mataka Labio, Haiduna, Equation, Sangan Javani, Aduna Makata, Masila Tok Rabata, Rabanina, Aquay of the Kudak in Panjang, Popi, Lambi, Tinjanba Hojare, Imabian, Mayama, Toga, Equa, Lambian, the Pandan Jaragani, Maramaduna, Manipur, the Liberiba, Itininaujing, Mayam, Amadi Civil Society, Mayam Najo, Masibu Sozo PBO, Equa Kana Gumba, Miwa, Amatana, Yanasi, Konasi, Waris, Hanaba, Amata Chaloy, Sampo Kunuk, the Ladiba Mapam. Koi lepsun sampo kuno gi lamkha ida leriba jaga sida manipur gi koi gi angam mathaugjing aibadi MLA waigera DC waigera SP waigera chief minister waigera mafam masida lakpiro aduga koi adugi waroisan parakpodu koi welcome tawi koi adugi tungti ngaira lejai koi han adugi matik CM una jagre MLA hanjal hanjal unare any koi na pijambam thokpa koi gi memorandum pisan gare tarak tadana koi ngarang degi tang tara mai di haujarakpani tipai jelok thuk tri bawa nimit kya ni chang gadege thama changera chahim changera koi mafam sida koi leng
New recruits of the 10th and 11th IRB were flown to Guwahati from Imphal International Airport on Indian Air Force flight for training this morning. It may be mentioned that earlier, state government planned to take them to Guwahati via National Highway Imphal-Dimapur Road, but following opposition from concerned parents of the IRB candidates, CSOs and Maira Paibi groups over their safety in view of the prevailing grim situation in the state, the government made a last-minute change and flown them. Hundreds of people came out to greet Rahul Gandhi on the second day of Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra in Kangpokpi district today. People gathered at Gangifai to greet the Congress leader, and together they took the Yatra walk before continuing for their next destination on caravan. Upon his arrival in Kangpokpi district, locals greeted him holding placards which read, "Welcome to Kukiland, India, Rahul Gandhi." Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights members met with Rahul Gandhi and apprised the plight facing Kuki Zo people issue in Moreh and urged the Congress leader for removal of state security forces from the border town. The Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra, which was flagged off by AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge from Khongjom in Thoubal district, Manipur yesterday, will cover 110 districts of 15 states before culminating at Mumbai in Maharashtra on March 20. The Yatra for Justice will cover more than 6,700 kilometers in 66 days. On the other hand, Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh says Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra aims to get political mileage in view of the upcoming Lok Sabha election, but it will be of no use. In a video released today, Party President M. Tombi said the Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra, participated by leaders of Indian National Congress and its like-minded political parties, is a waste of time. He said the Yatra from Manipur to Mumbai, which the Congress claims to be a Yatra for justice, is just another gimmick to woo voters. Tombi pointed out that not very long after the previous Bharat Joro Yatra from Kanyakumari to Jammu and Kashmir, BJP attained absolute majority in elections conducted in 5 states.
Narangi Sikumba Nyaya Yatra si Masina Lakadurba election Nasida Todona Karava Pagana Haba Akui Miam the Kande Shiv Sena Masiki Matanda Yam Kana criticized on Inde. Learner Sikumba Kogi Kongsatasi Masi election the political mileage low Nunabita Manipur the Gina Bombay Tana Sakadur say Masi Kanava Pangoi the Kongsatni Hada Shiv Sena Akoi Lowe.
Kuki Students Organization Tadar Hills has indefinitely sealed the office of Zonal Education Officer Kangpokpi, Deputy Inspector of Schools Site 2 and Deputy Inspector of Schools Saikul this afternoon, demanding cancellation of suspension order of ZEO Kangpokpi. Volunteers of KSO Sadar Hills also turned back the in charge of ZEO Kangpokpi, who was coming to work. Speaking in this regard, General Secretary of the organization, Thang Ting Len Haukip, warned of completely sealing ZEO Kangpokpi if the suspension order of ZEO Kangpokpi is not cancelled within 48 hours.
The KSO Sadar Hills is compelled to close down the ZEO office and DI office in Saikul and Saitu since our ultimatum of 48 hours has been expired and the state government has not taken up any revoked decisions or upon the suspensions of the ZEO, Kangpokpi and Chusanpur. So just before also we are in charge ZEO came to join the office, but the KSO volunteers and us, the leaders of KSOs, we are not satisfied with the orders, suspension orders of the state government. So we have sent her back, not let her join the office at any means until and unless it is revoked, the suspension order is revoked, Chusanpur and Kangpokpi.
Brown sugar seized by mobile vehicle checkpost MVCP party of 5 Assam Rifles in general area of New Mongjang village, Technopol district on January 13 were handed over to More police station for further legal action last evening. According to 5 Assam Rifles, 28 soap cases of brown sugar weighing approximately 1 kg and 93 grams including weight of packing materials were recovered from one Centro car left behind by two miscreants who fled into thick foliage upon being approached by the MVCP party of 5 Assam Rifles. The team also handed over the car to More police station. Staffs of Mohindro Jewelry and its owner N. Krishnadas's family staged a sit-in today against looting of gold jewelry worth around 20 lakh rupees after kneecapping N. Krishnadas by unidentified armed miscreants on January 13. Taking part in the protest meet, the victim's brother Naurem Mohindas said they are into jewelry business with borrowed money. He urged the government to arrest the perpetrators of the crime at the earliest. It may be mentioned that N. Krishnadas was shot on his left leg by armed miscreants in Kanchipur area when he was returning home in Kakching from his jewelry shop.
lakna lai bi tare ko je akoi mi ne pesa mayam pur ga tok jabne ko karba tok ji som mang mi jong jong sana yon wani mi ne pesa mayam puri mo khangbi mo di yari mo ka yam thuna phabi ba la langang na yeng sin bi ko yam thuna phabi ga di yam ngai jagani.
Secretary of Loktak Fishers Association, Khairakpam Surjit, draws attention of state government towards miscreants who have started fishing and poaching wild birds at the Loktak Lake using electric current and LED bulbs. Speaking to media at Ima Loktak Laidembi Laibung in Ningthokong today, Surjit said fishing by using electric currents will not only kill fishes, but it will also become a major reason for a reduction in arrival of migratory birds in the lake. He maintained that population of local fishes at the Loktak Lake have drastically reduced due to the barrier caused by the Ithai barrage. He said local fishers want the government to let go of NHPC, whose contract has already ended.
Loktak Palase nga phabagi nongmada ngami ikoina nongmai khusumanje lupa chani phoboi koi phaglakre asigumba Loktak Pal asigi ngami ikoigi sogaliba Loktak project NHPC asibusu makhata na sanggo hanbiranu ngami ikoigi sakhau thadat phaibado oire aduna amuktang laingak pairiba semna makhan makha kayagi ngami ikoida tungi punsida amuktang semilonda phagalhanaba nga phaba phanganba senthok lambi lehenba sing haiba jasimadi kokina noina ayamba loksingraba ekoi chakta pham leidraba Manipur sarkar ki thabak ta hoba nataba nongmagi nga pharaga jibika hingiba ngami ekoi se amuktang di sarkar mieng changbiduna ekoina taliba dimal ani se ekoina pamdriba thabaga se amuktang changsin biu.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on students of DM University locking up the university administrative block over demand for conduction of election for students' unions. Keep watching Impact News.
Admission open Sanalistry Tutorial Thangaban DMC Road Center Asigi New Foundation Course Class 8, 9 amadi 10 Bosem gi lakaduriba January gi tang kun manga dagi haujaragani Relief Camp gi satra singi damaktadi free admission oijagani unit wise test mock test study materials psychological counseling neat and clean hygienic classroom CCTV camera coverage boys and girls ki hostel loinana van service ki kudong sabasu pizari
Medyo hapna miyamda ahanba oina Samsung smartphone da interest amata yaudana loan da lauba yabagi kudungchaba pijari. Masida natana Realme, MI, OnePlus, Vivo na chingba smartphone singda ahongba mamalda fanghamjari. Akuppa marol gidamak lingsin biraksi Medyo hap kay sampat konjeng hajari laikai. Imphal Heart Institute na experience lairaba full-time cardiac doctor staff sing anova facility kayaga loinana open heart surgery angioplasty chamnga hena maipak na laying jakre khangauda thabak naba gyan mangba kok ngauba oninglabadi thintha dana chanaba laying hobiu. Choose Imphal Heart Institute for total heart care.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Students of DM University locked up the university's administrative block today over non-conduction of election of DM University and 5 colleges affiliated to the university. PG student of the university from Irom Dimocha said students' unions are non-functional as their term ended with no sign for conduction of fresh election to elect new members. He said they waited since 11 a.m. today, urging staff of administrative office for an appointment to meet with the university registrar and other relevant authorities, but there was no response. So they took the step to lock down the office. Dimocha warned that if the relevant authorities fail to issue election notification within 3 days, they will intensify their agitation.
Pung 13 khare helakpadagi khoi restaurant natra bisi unajage na tawbune adubu pung 12 khare helabu lakpidam na maram morakana khoi lonjabane ba lolibagi maram sina kagino ha matam is in every college amadi PG singi issue voice raise tawna ba platform lai tabai tarane hana leramba student union sing ju matam henbana maram moraga difang oiraga laiba adu plus hojik anauba 2024 la madum election tawbiyo habane satra sing hojik ma'am thingnai ba matam sana exam haidok pidaba matam sana marks issue tawbidaba adai exam matam sana tawbidaba singuma ma'am je problem ma'am se issue voice raise tawna platform da PBU habane ba ado khoin haji numit humni fogi manungda election gi notification haidi DMU gi makhada leba constituent college manga adoga plus PG singi oina tongana election notification thokpi da ta gadi numit humni fogi manungda Dinmajuri University chhatra singa plap pulaga shutdown tawjagani habje ngi thamjagi press ki tang dai tarane.
Common Question Pre-Board Exam organized by All Manipur Recognized Private Schools Welfare Association successfully concluded today. The pre-board exam started on January 4th. Students appeared for 7 optional subjects on the last day today. Vice President of the association, Soraisam Gopeshwar, said the pre-board exam will be of great help for students in the upcoming board exam as the questions were set following HSLC exam pattern of BOSEM. He wished success to students for their upcoming board exam. Department of Political Science, T.S. Paul Manipur Women's College, Mongshangai began 1-week faculty development program on Indian knowledge system and modern disciplines today. The program was held under the aegis of Directorate of University and Higher Education. The college governing body chairman Ilangbam Dolendra, Secretary Oinam Priyokumar, Principal Thiam Nandita and Program Coordinator Dr. Ningthau Kongjam Urmila shared their resourceful insights at the event. The second blessing and badging ceremony of First Batch Chairman's Club 2023-24 of UNACO School was held today at the school's multi-purpose hall in Chanung. Taking part in the event, former Joint Director of CBI New Delhi, Nandaibam Manitoy, stressed the need for students to aspire for academic excellence, physical fitness and proper time management. UNACO School Managing Director Ningombam Irabanta and Sanalebak Daily Chief Editor Ningombam Hemanta Kumar were present on the occasion. Manipur Drivers Association MDA today distributed food items and towels to drivers of around 400 goods trucks plying along national highways Imphal Dimapur Road and Imphal Ziribam Road in connection with Drivers' Day. MDA General Secretary Sanjay Khetrumeyum said MDA has been observing Drivers' Day on January 14 since 1989. He assured that the association will continue to work for the welfare of the drivers' community.
Manipur Driver Association na solising ang magkasamapan marfuga mapandagi hodona ngasi phabota mathang sinna chatha jarakpa Manipur Drivers Day ki thoromgi makhatara poina ngarang akoina Manipur Press Club ta pakho sakro matungda ngasi lambi asida lehoba driver sing gi damakta akoina refreshing haitari akoigi asa thak mai mi tetuk naba akoigi tawel amasu ising na chingba ngamjaba mateng khara lambi da lehoba driver sing awawada aram khorau tak no so akoina pokadra be makhala lamada ngasi singwai gi mafam asida laga koina tawjaram bani asina aroi banate ayen tumdo so masitiki hena ayen ba kayam
Like-minded group LMG Manipur donated 50,000 rupees to physically challenged Iswar Chandra Maisnam and his ailing wife Maisnam Ongbi Somi today. Iswar Chandra from Thambalkhong got his arm and leg amputated after suffering electrocution from HT wire while felling a tree near his garden in 2015. LMG came across the news of physically challenged man and his critically ill wife on social media and came forth to offer their help. Imphal Heart Institute and Mother's Care Children's Hospital and Research Center Imphal jointly conducted a mega health camp at the auditorium of Library and Information Center, Kakching today. Free medicines, echocardiography tests, ECG, random blood and sugar test facilities were provided to the locals. Medical experts including cardiologists, medicine, dentists, pediatrics checked up around 350 people. Organizers also presented jackets to youths who are taking shelter at the indoor stadium Kakching Relief Camp. Sketching and painting workshop for children was also conducted and stationery items were distributed to the children. Manipur today handed over essential items and also conducted a free medical camp for the village volunteers of Kumbi and Wangu in Bishnupur district. Mr. Blue, a renowned company in India providing laundry and dry cleaning service, opened its fourth unit in Manipur at a villa building near Lamphel Supermarket today. Famed Manipuri actor R.K. Kaiku inaugurated the unit. Franchise partner of Mr. Blue, B. Bonisat, the company, which is well known in organic cleaning, will give satisfactory service to the people in the state. The unit provides a free pickup and drop laundry and dry cleaning service for various materials including silk clothes at affordable rates. The company's first franchise unit was opened at Kangempally.
The market sida lairi sida di akoina khwaidagi affordable price ta akoi beer tong no hone company ama changa ga company tuna magi haiba nom sudang da akoi de chatti akoi chaliba nom se mingon da mine afford tong da samna ha matam da 60 rupees per kg harang matam da yame haibi rakoi ai but free pickup and drop service ne akoi na available to holai se adu matak ta 60 rupees sida free pickup and drop service plus mangonda akoina complimentary oina akoina hapsari se packaging system tongana pirani hangiba department khumba unit khuding maksu chapmana no protocol ama da norm samna akoina follow tor chatla le hai tar hogi oina akoina target tori se Mr. Blue at least yam draga da akoina piriba service khai sida mina satisfied oibirakpadagi within 1 month time period akoi ani amamuk expansion tawbagi handaki month sida leiri.
Manipur State Legal Services Authority under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority NALSA will conduct National Lok Adalat at Lamphel Part Court Complex on March 9 to dispose various pending cases including bank loan recovery cases. District Legal Services Authority will also conduct National Lok Adalat in their respective districts on the same day. Now the sports news. Napsa Kha Imphal defeated YWC Langthabal by 5 wickets in the final match of the 20th Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament at Langthabal Public Ground today. Put to bat first, YWC Langthabal scored 180 runs in the given 30 overs for the loss of 9 wickets. In reply, Napsa Kha Imphal chased down the target of 181 runs in 28 overs and 4 balls for the loss of 5 wickets. Napsa Kha Imphal's all-rounder L. Premananda, who scored an unbeaten 65 runs, was adjudged the man of the match, while bowler Beda Mohan of Shadow Thangmeban was declared best bowler of the tournament. Best batsman and player of the series was given to all-rounder T. Bogendro of Napsa Kha Imphal. Winner of the tournament, Napsa Khaimphal, received a cash prize of 20,000 rupees and trophy, while runners-up team YWC Langtabal received a cash prize of 15,000 rupees and a trophy. Founder President of Manipur Veteran Cricket Association C.H. Chauba, Secretary of Manipur Cricket Association L. Ronel, donors E. Bharat and Dr. A. Herojit and other eminent persons graced the prize distribution ceremony. MPSC Manipur has been crowned the winner of the 14th A. Shanta Mite Memorial Senior Women's Football League. In the final match of the league, MPSC Manipur defeated Young Welfare Club Langtabal 2-0. NG Bala scored both those goals for MPSC Manipur. Earlier, ICSA Irengbam played out a 1-1 draw with Youth Welfare Club Thambalkhong in the 27th league match. El Rani of ICSA Irengbam scored the goal in the 10th minute, while H. Zinia scored the equalizer in the 16th minute of the match. Young Welfare Club Langtabal and FC Imphal came second and third respectively in the league match. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren chairs 2024's first state cabinet meeting at Chandel. Two cooking ministers conspicuous by their absence. Cabinet decides to fill up more than 2,000 vacant posts of Home Department. Lamlai Kendra Village Volunteer Force withdraws blockade at Yegangkok P. Imphal Ukrul Road stretch. Following assurance for replacement of Central Forces at Sabunkok Puno Chekon with IRB personnel. New recruits of 10th and 11th IRB flown to Guwahati from Imphal International Airport on Indian Air Force flight for training. Kukizo people greet Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra holding Welcome to Kukiland placards in Kangpokpi district on second day. Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh President M. Tombi terms Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra as political gimmick in view of upcoming Lok Sabha election, says it is useless and waste of time. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Heritage Convent. Admission open. Playgroup to Standard 9 against vacant seats. For the academic session,